is person 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you have 6 people in your household, you're going to have to put their names and stuff on here.
Do you know what the census is?
The decennial census is a numbers count. It's about people. So the more people that are counted, the more funding is allocated for each and every community.
It's how we determine where our health centers are going to go, where we're going to put our schools, our senior centers.
Why is the census so important?
A lot of funding and a lot of decisions are made in terms of how many people are in the population.
And we also know how to approach the state and federal government with our needs based on our population. That's what the census does, and that's why it's so important that we have...
What date do you have to turn or return your census?
I don't know.
We have to have good information so that our policymakers can make good decisions to really support your needs as a community member.
I've been having people fill out these surveys on the census. It's every 10 years, right?
Actually, the form is very easy. It took me less than 10 minutes to do 5 people in my home. So it's not a very complicated form. I'm sure you filled out your name, your birthday, your phone number, what your ethnicity is, and if you rent or own. That's pretty much all of the questions on the census forms.
The census counts everyone living in the United States. So we don't care if you're undocumented. We don't care if you've overstayed your visas. We don't care. We want to get you counted. We want to get you included in the snapshot. It's so important that we count you so that we can get our fair share of funding.
Census is us, you.
Where do you mail your census forms to?
Place it into my return envelope and mail it. No purchase necessary. So you just drop it in the mailbox and you're finished.
I hope it benefits the community. I'm not sure if it will.
Just the young men out on the street doing their hood thing, keeping it real. They don't really get involved in these processes, but they don't understand how really important it is.
And it says that if you don't do it, you can go to jail for this. By law, required by law to sign your census.
Some people have shied away from authority figures and for counts, and they just don't trust them giving away their information to determine how many people are in their houses.
I don't like filling out no papers from the government.
It affects services, yeah. They want to know who's out there, who is using certain services in the community, and if people don't get counted, they think our numbers are down and maybe we don't deserve or utilize these services.
How do we determine who's going to be the supervisor, who's going to be the next senator? They look at census data.
You know, begin to understand what's going on with the census and what are some of the issues, and I can use that to spread knowledge to the community, because knowledge is power.
Every year, the federal government allocates $400 billion in federal funds to state and community. If your community missed out on this, if you miss out on counting yourself, we miss out on a huge portion of the money.
Are you going to participate in the census?
Yes.
Count me, like I said, man. I'm going to do the census just for me doing this interview.
Yes, I will participate in the census.
I'm counted, so I'm through with that.